Hello, we are going to talk about social media networks, and the problems they can cause, and we also included two surveys on our presentation.
Introduction. Social media are computer tools that allow people or companies to create, share or exchange information, ideas and picture videos in virtual communities and networks.
How healthy are we? A person is healthy when they are not addicted to their mobile phones. Internet can damage your mind. This is a very serious problem because many people cannot live without their mobile phones.
Social media evolution. In 2007, it was Tumblr, it's live streaming, a microblogging platform. In 2009, it is WhatsApp, that is iOS, Android, and Windows-based application for personal and group chat. In 2011, it is Snapchat, that is for posting photos and also videos. In 2013, it is Vine, that is a multiple platform for chatting by posting pictures. And in 2015, it is Instagram, that it is used for posting photos.
This is a map of the world that shows the global internet use, and in America it is 62%. More, it's less than Europe. Maybe you think it's not, but it also includes this part that they don't use as much internet. Europe has a 70%. Is the most global. Well, they use the most internet. Then there's Africa with 26, and in Africa most part is used in South Africa. Then it comes Middle West, that is 36. Middle West is all the Arabic countries. Then there's Asia with 35%, and more part is in China. And then is Oceania with 69%.
On June 30th,
Measurable Social Media Day. In 2010, as a way to recognize and celebrate the social media's impact on global communication, made the Measurable Social Media Day. And here we have a video about this.
the world celebrates the 5th annual Social Media Day. To honor this day, Mashable surveyed its audience to find out how people are using social media in 2014. The survey comprised more than 4,700 respondents from 120 nations, with 5 countries making up nearly 67% of all responses. Men made up about 55% of the survey takers, and roughly 80% were between the ages of 18 and 44. Let's take a look at the numbers. What was the first social network you joined? While almost 27% of takers started on MySpace, a whopping 40% were introduced to social media through Facebook. And while there's always a first social platform for everyone, more than 77% of respondents are now using 2 to 5 social networks every week. Though you might be on multiple networks these days, you usually have a favorite. For 43% of survey takers, Facebook is a necessity, with Twitter behind at 21%. While Facebook seems to be vitally important to some, more than 18% said they'd do just fine if it didn't exist. Google Plus was a close second. So is Facebook fatigue real? We asked survey takers if the social network they use most has changed in the past 12 months. 69% said yes. Of those who said yes, more than 66% said they were using Facebook the most a year ago, with only about 16% favoring Twitter. With more and more social platforms entering the field today, many are using social media just for a specific task, like sharing photos and videos, or sending messages and telling secrets, instead of using them as an all-in-one destination. The world of social media has changed tremendously since the first social media day, and we can't wait to see what changes the next 5 years bring. Happy Social Media Day from Natural.
This is our class surveys where we ask people about the most famous apps that are Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, Snapchat, Vine, Twitter, YouTube, Ask, and Pinterest. And the most common is YouTube with a 23.7%. That is followed by WhatsApp with a it's the same, 23.7%. The second one is Instagram. The third one is Snapchat. And the rest are the minus common of one of this.
Social media has produced a lot of problems.
Which problems? Well, there are a lot of problems, but we are just going to talk about the 4 more important that are cyberbullying, grooming, suicide, and webcams. And in webcams, we're going to talk about sexting.
Cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is an act of embarrassing people by commenting their photos or videos, and the consequence of cyberbullying can be a lot. The difference between cyberbullying and bullying are that cyberbullying is by internet and bullying is physical.
Grooming is the criminal activity of becoming friends with a child, especially over the internet, in order to have sexual relationship. Grooming can have serious consequences. Don't produce it. And many teenagers have grooming, so it's very serious.
Suicide. Suicide is the act of causing one's own death. Usually it is produced because of depression and problems with cyberbullying, grooming, and sexting. But also there are a lot of causes of suicide, and it is common of teenagers. We have a video that is Amanda's story, but it's very, if we have time, we put it.
Because it's very long.
Yes.
Webcams. Sexting. Sexting is when somebody takes a photo of himself or herself in a sexual way, and then he or she sends it to a friend, and this friend sends it to a contact, and like this until it arrives to everybody. And sometimes these photos can end up in blackmailers that are chantagistas that can ask for more.
Pros and cons. Now we are going to see the pros and cons about social media networks. The pros are the good things and the cons the bad.
I am going to speak about the 3 first ones that are Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Instagram, the privacy policy is very good and effective. Instagram is the most famous app for photo sharing or posting photos. Facebook. Facebook allows fans to keep up with current friends and make new ones. You can choose who you would like to share your status. And YouTube has a wide variety of videos. Expressing your creativity through YouTube is a major benefit.
The pros of Twitter and Google+. The first pro is that tweets are easy to create, and unless you tweet goes directly to someone, and cards and every tweet goes to all your followers. And Google+, you can choose who you would like to add as a friend, your family, or now, and allows users to come together to discuss and share comments.
And now we're going to see the cons of Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Instagram is a very addictive app, and you can edit the privacy of each photo. They are all public or they are all private. Facebook. Anyone can download your post, so if you post an image you don't like, maybe another people will keep it. It could result in face-to-face meeting and sometimes grooming. And cons of YouTube. Anyone can see the videos you post, and there is violence in some of the videos.
Now I'm going to explain the cons about Twitter. If you only tweet once or twice a day, your tweets are quickly buried in your followers' feeds. Twitter is mostly text-based, and if you want to share a lot of photos, Pinterest or Insta, maybe better feed. Google+. It is very similar to Facebook in the way a user interacts with the platform to share content, and it provides business from hosting content or promotions. This is a bad news for business people.
Answers to the surveys. In our class, we did a survey about this topic. Here are the results. And behind is a video that, if we have time, we are going to watch.
Okay. Social networks are dangerous. 1 represents that it's not very dangerous, and 5 represent that it's very dangerous. So in number 1, only 4 people say it, and the percentage is 21. In 2, only 4 people say it, and the percentage is 21 also. In 3, 6 people say it, and the percentage is 32. In number 4, only 1 people say, and the percentage is 5. And finally, in number 5, only 3 people say it, and the percentage is 16.
The question was, do you use social networks? 16 people answered yes, they use, and their percentage is 89%. Meanwhile, only 2 persons answered no, they don't use it, and their percentage is 11%.
Which of these social networks do you use? A 0% use 20, 13% use Facebook, 18% use Twitter, a 78%, that is the most, use WhatsApp, a 52% Instagram, a 52% to Snapchat, and 18 other.
What people do you set as online friends? The first one, well, with pink color, the number, and blue percentage. So people that I personally know, it's the most common in that. No, it's the friends is the most common, and people is the second, and anyone is the last one.
The question is, have you ever told a lie on a social network? Yes, sometimes. About me, it's only 3 people that say that, and the percentage is 7. About me and others is 0, nobody is saying. No, it's the most, that is 15 people, that is equals to 83%.
In this question, do you share images online? 2 people answered they never. 16 said yes, but just sometimes. And 1 person said many times a day. Their percentage is, for the no never people, 11%, for the yes sometimes, 83%, and for the many times a day, 6%.
This was the last question that says, who do you share image with? 11% said my family, 58% said close friends, and 32% said everyone on contact list. Thank you.
And we have I'm gonna say advice that we give you. You don't spend a lot of time in social media because it's bad, and the internet can damage your mind. So it's better to spend just the time you need to see the feed of your friends and then leave it and do another things.